International break is over. Thank fuck. No more dreary England fixtures for now. Hopefully next time England play, Calvin Phillips is in a leading role, and that'll make it a little bit more exciting. However, back to Leeds, Southampton at the weekend. Big Ellen Road crowd, big game. What are we expecting? Well, Southampton are in a bit of a bad run of form, which is interesting. However, they're just one of the teams that, since we've come back to the Premier League, I always feel like we're going to not necessarily struggle, but we may not get anything out of the game. Now, I did say the same thing about Wolves, and then that happened. So I'm fingers crossed that I'm being more negative than I have to be about the visit of Southampton and Ralph Hasenhüttl, in the hope that somehow, great win, great. 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. Ellen Road crowd rocking hard. Immense. Fortunately, I'm not at the game this weekend. I am sadly at work. However, I do have one of my colleagues in the ground, and my dad will be there, my cousin will be there, his son will be there for his birthday. So I'll have plenty of people there shouting and screaming instead of me. Which means, thankfully, at the start of next week, I'll still have my voice, which doesn't usually happen. It'd be nice to see Calvin Phillips to get some more minutes, or get some minutes under his belt for the start of this season. That would be fantastic. Start of this season, end of the season. Christ, this season has done me in. And I don't know, perhaps do we see Joffrey and Rodrigo up front? That would be interesting from the start of the game, maybe, with like a Phillips and a Forshaw in the 6 role, and a Click maybe in the 10. That could be quite cool. That'd be interesting. Very interesting. I'm looking forward to this one. I think this could be the first game we see a bit more of Marsh ball. Marsh ball in April. It could be the first time we see a bit more of that. It'll be interesting because I think Marsh has said himself in the press conference that Southampton perhaps play a very similar sort of style of football. Like Hasenhüttl has a very similar sort of outlook on tactics, and the way that both coaches like to play football is very similar. Very interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to watching it on Match of the Day. Anyway, right, cool. Come on, Leeds. Nice, clean, easy win. No issues. Would be absolutely... I think we'd do that now, aren't we? We'd do that after 2 really hectic games against Norwich and Wolves. I think we'd do a nice, clean 2-0. Thanks.
Leeds Southampton. After the 2 weeks of the international break, I'm expecting the team to be a bit more familiar with the play style that Jesse Marsh is trying to implement. And with Phillips and Cooper, hopefully, I said this last time, but hopefully with them making a return, give us a defensive boost. Bamford being out until the rest of the season, hopefully. He says he'll be back for the last 2 games of the season, but if it was me, I wouldn't play him. I really don't want to risk him anything really seriously bad. But I think Rodrigo starting and Gelhardt just get subbed on, probably the play here. I think it's going to be a pretty comfortable win. I'm very confident. I'm actually excited for tomorrow. I think it's going to be... I'd love it to be a 3-0 win, but I think it's going to be a 2-0.